Cora, I've heard about games in Donaghmoyne, but I've never seen them. I take it that was a classic.
That was a classic, and up and down. I think the field's very heavy. The legs were pulled off us. He said last year's All-Ireland semi-final was the toughest match we've ever been involved in, and that was up there at the toughest. I think this time of year you're always going to get hard games with the pitch as well being so heavy. But it was up and down, defend. We'd get forward, we'd miss, they'd go forward, they'd miss. It's just defence was on top, and the forwards, I think, a few too many wides today, but there was something to work on for the next day.
What do you think made the difference today that got you over the line?
Well, to be honest, we'd love to do back-to-back, and I think the fight is in them. Each time we won the All-Ireland, we seem to flop the next year, and it takes us a year or two to get back. And I think this year, it's the only thing we're missing was to do back and back. And we said to them, there wouldn't be a good team that could do that, and we're in with a shout now. But it's the back-to-back, I'd say, and for the people that passed away this last year in the parish, in the club.
Well, taking that in turn, the desire, first of all, that got you through in the last 10 minutes when you needed it.
I think so, yeah. There's that fight in the girls, and even when we're down to 14, I think they defended terrific, and they never give up. They'll fight to the bitter end.
It's always our defence at the end of the day. We're always saying that our defence is top notch, and they defended so hard today, and even our forwards working back and defending. I think that at the end of the day, it's always the forwards that get praised, but in Donaghmoyne it's the defenders that would get praised, and we praise them every match.
And how much did the home venue and home support play a part today?
See the crowd out there today, that was the most support we've had in years. I think there was actually a good media buzz about it, and you could hear when the shots were going over, the shots were going wide, defence blocking, the crowd, you could hear the crowd, and it really does spur you on. And home advantage, I think Cork came up yesterday, and that travel is 3 hours anyway, so we were lucky to have home venue, and it was a couple of points advantage, and in the end it was 2 points advantage to us.
And one of those points at the end was scored by yourself. That must have been a great buzz to see that go over.
Definitely was. I kicked it and I seen it curling, and I thought I seen the umpire go wide, but he went over the bar, and I had 2 before that went wide as well. But sure, the ones that went over, they counted, and sure, we won by 2 points in the end of the day. And Teeny got one from way out on the wing. She can do that. She missed, I think that was her only one from play, or only one all day. She missed a good lot, but you can see she can stand up and she can take the point. She'll not put her head down.
Looking back right to the start of the game, Linda Martin's penalty save was crucial.
Yeah, well, that's what Linda's there for, and Linda does that. She had 2 or 3 great saves last year, which she got an all-star for, and she's a good goal stopper. So sure, it's great when you stop them. You know, sure, any goalie's good when they stop the ball, but if they let it in, we give out about them. But Linda never. It's very seldom she lets us down.
And in the huddle after the game, one of your managers was saying one more step and you could create history, because you're really going for this 2 in a row.
Yeah, we are going for 2 in a row, and you know, when we come out and train in March, we talk about an All-Ireland final. We're training for it. We don't talk about leagues, championships. It's the All-Ireland final we talk about. It's never been done, and it is what we're talking about this year. Anytime we win the All-Ireland, it takes 3 years for us to win it back, but we are going for it this year, and we are going to win it.
Francie, what does this mean to you personally? You've known all these girls since there were no height at all, coming all the way through and getting back into an All-Ireland final. And are there days like this that are the most important ones, special atmosphere here in your home club?
It is brilliant. Like, you know, I've been with the girls now from probably community games and that type of stuff from 12, 13, and they have been winning our All-Irelands at that level. And there came a bunch of girls, and then bunch of girls are still together. That team, they came up through the juvenile ranks and the minors, and they're there that's nearly as long as I'm there, you know. So and they seem to be still going strong. I don't know how long they'll keep going, but they're a marvellous bunch of girls. We'll fulfil the fixture and we'll do the best we can, and if it's to be, it'll be, and if it's not, we'll go down fighting.